In the deep reaches of space, under the watchful eye of the Galactic Emperor Frieza, 3 Saiyans are sent on a mission to the planet Track.
Before the events of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz were under Frieza's order to clear out a planet. The last 3 Saiyans alive, that's what they had to do. For the next few days, that is their only mission. The Saiyans conquer planets, that's what they do. But this time, it ends up a little bit differently.
I heard this planet has beings with power levels over 3,000.
Well, even if that is true, it still would be a problem for me and Nappa.
So, when Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta get sent to this world, it is said that Frieza has a suspicion about this world because there's a weird type of energy around it, an energy that hasn't really been discovered yet. Nappa is able to take out the locals pretty easily, but these are just robots. They're by no means the main threat of this planet. All of the energy that surrounds this planet comes from this guy. He is their most powerful fighter, and he takes them all on. Nappa, Vegeta, Raditz even has a go at him. This guy's name is Goji, and he tears through Nappa. Nappa really doesn't stand a chance. The only one that can even stand up to this guy is Vegeta, a very young Vegeta who is still technically a bad guy. This fight goes on to be one of the most brutal fights for Vegeta. He doesn't understand where Goji's power is coming from because it is not normal. Now, that is the thing. It is actually a variation of God Ki.
Many years ago, Tradic was visited by some beings. There were 2 of them, and one of them was a god. A literal god. He demanded we fed him, and if it wasn't up to his satisfaction, he would destroy our world.
The people on this planet's bodies are made up of energy, so when Beerus started killing people, a tiny part of Beerus' energy got transferred into Goji. So that's why his power is so strange, and at the same time, stronger than Vegeta. Vegeta does try everything to win against Goji, but it all fails. So if anything, they were lucky to retreat. They barely make it out of that planet alive, and they head straight back to Frieza to tell him that they lost.
Lord Frieza, we regret to inform you the inhabitants of Tradic were formidable, and despite all 3 of us, we were unable to take the planet.
Maybe you need Zarbon here to hold your hand. Gotta leave something left for the monkeys to kill after all.
Frieza is threatening these Saiyans, and what's interesting is we never got to see the other Saiyans' reaction to Frieza, that being Nappa or even Raditz, but specifically Nappa. Frieza calls them monkeys, and Nappa just can't restrain himself. He rushes Frieza, almost gets shot in the chest, but Vegeta tells him to calm down, and he does. You can tell that Nappa hates Frieza more than anyone else, but Frieza pretty much says if you don't find a 4th member to help them take that planet, he'll have to send out Zarbon, and that is the last thing Vegeta wants. So luckily, from out of nowhere, Raditz pops up and he remembers Goku, and that is the story of how the Saiyans remembered Goku.
Vegeta, who are you gonna get to go with us?
I'm not sure yet, but it can't be Zarbon. We can't let Frieza get a hold of more powerful men. He would surely dispose of us if he did.
Wait, I know someone. My father told me that my brother survived and was sent to a planet called Earth. If Kakarot did survive, he may have taken over that planet by now. But with our home planet gone, there's a chance he could still be on Earth.
It's worth a shot. Better one of our own than one of Frieza's.
Anyway, that is a very rundown version of what this whole project is. This was brought to me only a few days ago, and I only just got done finishing watching it. This is a full 50-minute animated movie. It is the most impressive thing I've ever seen. If you want to watch the full 50-minute movie about how the Saiyans remembered Goku, then I will leave it down below everywhere. I cannot emphasize enough how much I enjoyed this. I love seeing stories that go in depth with things that weren't really touched on in the main series. Anyway, check it out, and if you enjoy it, make sure to support it. Anyway, until next time, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.